So I am here with the Reverend Sam Owen, and we are here to talk about the Haiti Project. Sam is going to tell us all about it, and I'm so excited to be with Sam this morning. So, Sam, can you tell me a little bit, what is the mission of the Haiti Project?
Well, yeah, and thanks for inviting me to do this, Susie. This is one of my favorite things to talk about. The mission of the project is to build bonds of love between the Episcopal Church in the United States, more specifically New York, and the Episcopal Church in Haiti, more specifically a little tiny church that we helped to start called St. Luke's Episcopal Church in Matel, which is on the southern peninsula of Haiti. So we started this about four and a half years ago with conversations with the people in Matel, and it's now grown. At the school is the main thing that we're supporting right now. It's grown into a student body of 100 students, grades pre-K through sixth grade, and our goal is to add a grade level each year. And we've done that. So far, it's gone pretty well.
Wow, Sam, that is so, and so you're expanding every single year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know, Sam, you have quite a faculty there, right? And how many kids are there?
100 students, and there's a faculty of about 12, that are either teachers or helping out at the school. It's amazing how far our American dollars can go in terms of supporting a school, which is, one of the things I love about what we're doing is that it is the church. It's not just, we're doing a good, social justice program that's helping the world. It's that, yes, but it's also the church, and we're helping to build the church through the Episcopal Church. So to me, this fits so well with the mission of St. James the Less and the 13 or 14 other parishes, because you all are part of a consortium of parishes in the Diocese of New York that are doing this. And so what the great thing about that is that, there's an economy of scale by helping and joining with others that we can really do, some good work together.
Because, Sam, most people don't even know that Haiti is part of our province, right, Sam?
That's right. We're in province 2, which mostly is in the Northeast, and then you got Haiti, which is so it's we have the similar polity. It's the very same liturgy. A lot of the hymns are the same, different language. But if you went to church in Haiti and you didn't speak the language at all, you would, in an Episcopal church, know exactly what's going on.
That is so true, Sam. That is to remember that. That is so, what a wonderful thing. Well, Sam, have you seen an increase in need during the pandemic?
So the answer is not yet, but interestingly, COVID has not hit Haiti until now. So just in the past 2 weeks, and we're recording this in late May, the pandemic has started to come to Haiti, and it's getting worse. Now, the need that's there has been made worse by the political instability and the civil unrest, which is really bad right now. So there's lots of articles you can research that on, but what it's meant is that it's just harder to live life, and food has become more expensive, and travel is more dangerous, and so the church and the school have become even more important to the people. And the fact that we continue to send the teachers' salaries down month after month, we even did it when the school was closed last year for the lockdown. People could still feed their families, which I'm really proud of that. I think that's really important.
Because, Sam, do the kids eat? Do they have meals then at the school?
They do, yeah. We feed the kids a lunch, which for some of them is the only meal
of course
that they get.
Wow, Sam, that's incredible. Well, Sam, what are your plans for the future with the school?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. So we do have plans, and the school, the building that was originally built by the people in 2017 is falling apart, and so it's been a great. We have 2 buildings. We have one that is cement and is a very sound building that we help to pay for, and then there's this other was really meant to be temporary building. That's the one that's falling apart. And when it rains now and during school days, the floor just becomes a mud pit. And then, it's hard to be, focusing on your studies when you're ankle deep in mud. So we are building a new building for that to replace that one. And it's going to be an open air concept, multi-purpose. So it'll be classrooms during the week. It'll serve as a community center, and that will then also become the church. Father Fanal, our partner, whom I trust and love, and he and I have worked well together for nearly a decade now, says it'll seat about 200 people in there. And so I am confident that God will bring the resources we need to build that building in God's time. And we're about 20% of the way to having the money raised. So we're on the way already.
Sam, I feel like we're so blessed at St. James the Less to be a part of the Haiti Project. I think it's our first year that being with you, and we could not be more excited about it and more, happier to be a part of your ministry and to join forces with the Haiti Project.
So glad you say that, Susie. I feel the same way. I love St. James the Less. I think it's a wonderful parish. I'm excited about where God is leading us this year and beyond. So thank you so much for your support.
Sam, thank you very much. And we will look forward to your updates and hearing more about all the exciting things you're doing in Haiti.